Today we had our live youth development show where we interacted on steps to build your personal brand, which was network challenge due to I traveled, so I was unable to speak on the topic and really give you a lot of details, a lot of things on this topic. And that's why I decided that okay, immediately I come back, I will just talk briefly on it, share my own ideas, share my own principles with you all, so and understand the true ways, the ways you can use to really build that brand. That brand of your brand is a brand is your identity. A brand is what makes you stand out. You, you understand? You are trying to have brand. That means you are trying to create something that is within you. You are trying to bring it out for people to feel it, to know that there is something in you. So that is a personal brand. It's not all about you going to AI, going online to do searches. You are going to research. But we should understand that we do not need to be generic all the time. We can be unique. What makes you different is that you are the type that researches, or you are the type that brings new things to the table. What differentiates you from those YouTube videos that people watch? They invite you to come and talk. You just go to AI, you search what is the meaning of this. Then you search what's the meaning of this. That is actually the way people know it to be. Or you go to Oxford Advanced Learners Dictionary and you ask Oxford, you check it and you see, oh, this is the meaning of this. That is the generic meaning of it. But what do you really think is the meaning? What do you really feel could be the meaning of that particular thing? That is a question that we need to ask ourselves. So we should actually think of how we can create something out of ourselves that is different from what people really feel about the topic. That is what makes us a brand. How can you stand out in a place that is filled with so many persons, a place that is saturated? What makes you that who appear in a place that has so many white? A lot of persons are putting on white color, and then you are the person that puts on black. What happens? You rise, you become so different. So you among those persons. That is the difference between separates you from others. Now, when you've created a brand, people come to you. You don't even do a lot of adverts anymore. Yes, you will still do adverts, but people come to you because they know what you do. So have you been able to create that brand, create that presence, fill that void with your knowledge? Fill that void with your knowledge. Have you been able to create that place that can magnet people towards you? That is a question we need to ask ourselves. That's why I said, like I said, your brand is your identity. Your brand is what differentiates you from others. Your brand is what makes you stand out and become so unique among people. People are doing things this way, but you are saying no. I'm going to change the norm. I'm going to change the narrative. I'm going to change the way people are doing things. I'm going to bring light to a place that is already a brand. So there are situations. I'll give some examples. Why in university, the situation where a lot of lecturers just write different materials, different materials existing everywhere, and then you know that okay, this place, there are just too many materials. Just together, use my own knowledge to summarize it because I've passed through the level, right? So I passed through the level. I use my own knowledge to summarize this material and make it in one book. What happens? I have solved the problem. Number one, I am an expert in that aspect because I passed through that stage. I know how to teach it. I know how for so many years, people will still keep going to get that product. That is already a brand in a place that is saturated with a particular way. I'm creating a brand that can actually solve people's problem. That is something. So we can create a brand, understand that people need our products, people need value from you. You need to create a brand, a globally recognized brand. Now you're thinking you have all the ideas, you have all the things on your mind, But now you're thinking of how can I take this thing to the global market? How can I make people understand? How can I make people to follow me? How can I make people to support me? How can I make people to resonate to my frequency? Think about it. How can I make people to want to fund my idea? What am I fit enough to take this idea to people? I'm going to pitch this idea to people, and they end up loving it. These are that we need to understand. We need to think about it, that things normally, the way things are done, we want to create something different. We want to solve problems. So how do we solve problems? The major ways to solve problems is to create an existing brand that solves people's problem. And now I'm going to share certain things to you. Your brand is yourself. Your brand is you. Your brand is what differentiates you from us. Everybody is doing it this way, but your brand stands out, and you are creating a brand. Your brand attracts people. Your brand attracts people even without you being there. Your brand, your brand name is, some people, you see some names what happen because they build trust over time. They want to purchase things from that brand because that brand has grown to a level. So we need to understand this. You just come out of the blue. You've not built trust, you've not built relations. You have to start from somewhere, start building intentionally, little by little, consistent steps till you get to where you want to be. So that brand cannot just come out, can just become the best. To do these things on your mind. So, like I said, branding comes from relationships, building trust, relationship and building trust. Now you are not the best. Actually, you are not good. You are not the you're not the one in charge. You don't have a big name. This the little position you are giving, the little task you are giving, are you able to use that task to earn trust? Are you able to use that task to build trust? That's what I want to ask ourselves. So we should actually think of how we can help people for them to help you. So you don't expect them to help you first. You want to help you. That is a major fact. So we should understand that we are trying to build trust. Why building trust? It means that the little task they give to you, maybe for free, or maybe they pay you to do it, even if the money is small. You do it with your whole heart to give them the results they need. You give them according to this particular time. You ensure that you deliver even before the time. You deliver before the time. That's why I always tell people, ensure that if it's now that they told you to do something, ensure before now, you should have delivered. You should have given them what they want, giving them the results they want. These are things that we need to consider. That is very much important. We are focusing on trust. We're focusing on relationship. We're focusing on ensuring that the people around them, they feel our presence. They see that we are giving them value for their time. Value for their time. We set the program by 3 p.m. We ensure that people by 3 p.m. That is trust. People know us, that we are consistent. When they see that you have created a brand that is consistent, then they will also want to work with you. They cherish that time, and they will be ready to forget. Like I said, that building a brand, you also need to consider relationships and trust. People that you build today, people that you help today to do something, they may end up bringing people to you. But if you don't give them the results they need at that moment, a lot of things happens at the end of the day. So we should try our possible best to give our best and create an atmosphere where people happy that they gave their all to you. They gave their self. They gave their all to you. They were happy that they were part of what you are doing. They feel your presence. They see the value that you render to them. And yes, this matters a lot. Then also talking about you don't expect things to come out perfectly well when you don't have a system. You need to create a system, an enabling environment for people to come. So people just come. There has to be an enabling environment, and we created that environment for people to come to you to do that particular service, to do that particular work. Now create an existing system. That system saves us, right? So you need to be able to create an existing system that can lead to funding, right? Can lead to funding. Do you have marketable skills? Now you want to create a brand. You don't know how to market. You don't know how to, talk to people, cold call, reach out to people to get money. You don't know how to network, to, just sell yourself, make people interested in your service. You are shy, you're not able to communicate effectively. These things actually matter. So we have a long way to go coming from the marketing skills, all these things, skills that can help you to thrive as a young business person. You need to understand that these things matter a lot. So something that you can promote to result that differentiates your services from others. All these things matters a lot. So it's not just all about telling people do this, do that, I do this, I'm great at this, I'm great at that. Does your result really show these things you are talking about? Does your life really show the value that you possess? You are telling them I'm the greatest, I'm the best. Does your life really show that you are the best? Ask yourself that question. Does your life really show? Does your life really resonate the fact that you are the best for the job? Are you really the best for the job? Think about it. Are you really the man for the job? Why should they give you the job? Think about it. So, like I said, your brand stands out among others. Your brand makes you unique. And it's not all about the logo. You see, some persons they feel the logo is the brand. No, your brand is not the logo. You see the logo and they just move away because they don't really understand what you are talking about. Your brand should be able to speak for itself. Your brand should be able to communicate itself. Tell people that this is what we stand for. There is nothing like over communication. We need to continuously communicate our brand to people. That is actually the vision of our business. The vision of your be able to communicate the brand. People understand that okay, this thing that we are doing is not child's place. It's something that is something that we bring people closer to us. Do you really understand? To ask ourselves, are you really solving a problem with your brand? What are the problems you are solving with your brand? Ask yourself these questions. And when you keep asking yourself these questions, you observe that there are still a long way. You still have a long way to go. You still have a long way to go. And yeah, I do each and every one of you that have been following Future Setters Institute's Youth Development Show. It has really been a great pleasure. It has really been a great opportunity having each and every one of you in our program. And I must say, you all are doing greatly. You all have been supporting my LinkedIn family, my LinkedIn followers. They actually don't want us to just stick to being followers. I want to create an environment or a system from these followers where we can have one-on-one interaction, where we can have meet and greet, where we can meet together and solve problems, where I can ask you your problem, maybe in your business, maybe some personal challenges you are going through. I provide solutions to these your personal challenges. I want us to have opportunity to interact one-on-one. See, don't worry about anything. If there is any challenge, self-esteem, confidence, right? Speaking, designing thumbnails. You want to start your own live program. You want to know how it is, how it works. You want to know how to communicate effectively. To know how to cold call effectively. You want to know how to share your experiences, share your story. You want to know how to build yourself, like how to really come out in a marketing in a competitive market, how to stand out. It's a job. And via Future Setters Institute, we are already in a 2 months program already, where we are training people via our personal growth challenge. But notwithstanding that, we'll also try to see how we can have more programs like this and a subsidized rate that would help you to really do things and become the best version of yourself. But if you have any challenge whatsoever, you need help, you need a guidance, or you need a mentor, a person that can guide you to become the best version of yourself. Always here, you can reach out to me via LinkedIn, and we'll push you to become the best version of yourself. One short thing that I always do, and I'll continue to say it, is when you win, I win. When you win, I win. And when you lose, I lose. So it is always great. I put in my best in your life that you will see so much value, so much difference in what. So that is why I need to invest so much in you so that you can also invest in others. Our focus is not on the now. Our focus is on later, which is with time, we want to start seeing results coming all around. Yeah, I'm doing great. I got a thumbnail design from someone. I taught how to make thumbnails, and now he's doing well. He shared me his recommendation. Showed me. I was like, wow, he's doing well. Yeah, yeah, he's doing well. To see people being able to really design their own thumbnails, people being able to design graphics, make graphic designs, make good graphics. People ask, they will say, okay, you want to make this one? We can show you how to do that. I can show you how to speak a pro. All right. So just reach out to me. How to build you want to monetize, you want to make that your LinkedIn profile the best. I can show you how to go about that. All right. Just reach out to me and I'll show you every necessary step you need. And feel free. We are going to grow together. We're going to make it today. And maybe if you've not subscribed to our YouTube channel, you can subscribe to our YouTube channel. I'll drop the link. I'll drop the link on the page. I'll drop the link. You see the link very soon, which is Future Setters Institute. Future Setters Institute. Victor Otasowie Future Setter channel. And also on LinkedIn, our account is Victor Otasowie or Future Setters Institute. You also see our page, Future Setters Institute. Apart from that, we are also open to sponsorship. We are open to sponsorship. Interested in sponsoring us, supporting our e-development show, to the number on the screen, which is 234 7036 21423. And also, we are organizing a program as well too, where we are grooming about 20 persons via Future Setters Personal Growth Challenge. If you are interested in being part of our Personal Growth Challenge, maybe the next cohort, you can reach out to the number on the screen, which is also displayed, +234 7036 214263. Once more, I do appreciate each and every one of you that joined us today. I do say we're unable to really give our all today due to the network challenge and also due to the fact that I was traveling. But now I'm back, and I'm ready to give you the best touch you can ever get. Just feel free to stay with me. Definitely going to see the best, going to see a lot of changes. You'll see a lot of difference in whatsoever we are doing, and do have